I'm so disappointed in you people. I promise you I'm disappointed in you people. How y'all doing? What's happening? Oh man. Who has been a weekend, boy? It's been a good little weekend out here in the street. What it do? What it do? Now why is she on my little thing? Jesus. As y'all come on in, y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. I shouldn't have to keep on reminding you good people, but since y'all good people is up around here, I'm going to go ahead on and keep reminding you good people. We need some more likes, y'all. We finna try to get this thing up over 100 real quick. It is June. I say June. It's July the 7th. It's July the 7th, 2025. It's been a hell of a weekend for a whole bunch of people. There has been a lot of loss. Due to you people, the weather, and maybe some other stuff out here in the street. Who said the good Lord disappointed? All of us too. That's what's up. That's what's up. Tennessee is up in the building. What's happening, man? Y'all come on in on this slow moving Monday. Slow moving Monday. We finna crawl before we can walk. That's what we finna do. Make sure I get this here so y'all can hear me out here in the street. Yeah. A lot of people done left. A lot of people done left off Earth. A lot of people going off Earth. They out of here. They out of here. Y'all please remember go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Subscribe to everything that a player got going on. We live everywhere. Look at purple, green, and blue. We live everywhere. I appreciate y'all for joining the player, man. I really do. Let's try to get these numbers up real quick. South Carolina said 803. Y'all got wet too, didn't? South Carolina got wet. North Carolina got wet. Virginia got wet. Texas got wet. It's a sad week, boy. Hey, insurance. Water insurance. Water insurance is something that we really don't talk about. Shout out to Donald for the $2 cash out. We say weekend survivor fund support. I appreciate that right there. What it do. Shout out to Lee for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Thank you. Yeah, man, sad. You say Louisiana that got it worse. Got to be more careful. Look. Water insurance. Homeowners insurance, renters insurance, car insurance, life insurance. All of those mattered for this weekend alone. All of those insurances mattered for this week alone. Yeah, the water is watering out here in these streets. For real though. You say Fed Nam, North Carolina, checking on in by where Illinois, what it do. Yeah, he got to have that water insurance. Well, water insurance is flood insurance. A lot of y'all don't know. Water insurance is flood insurance. I know. You got your little homeowners insurance. That's cute. But listen. Homeowners insurance without flood insurance is like no insurance. A lot of y'all live in places to where it never floods. This is why they said we don't have to get flood insurance. It never get wet where I live at. Yeah. Until it get wet where you live at. Just saying. It say expecting rain tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Got to be more careful. In Florida, it's been super hot. And it's also been raining. Shout out to Sam for the $5 cash app. Say happy Monday to you too. What's happening? Y'all, we 79 with a thumbs up. Come on in. You say, I bet Willie got the best flood insurance. Listen, that's where all my goddamn money go. All my money go to insurances. Because I'm just waiting for that one day. That one day, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to be able to pay off everything, boy. Listen. I'm going to be able to play off every doggone thing, boy, if one of these checks clear. If an incident happened and one of these checks clear, I'm balling. I promise you I'm balling. Shoot. For real. I'm going to start getting 2 meats on my sandwiches. 2 cheeses on my sandwich. Yeah. It is like hitting the lottery. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said we got sprinkle, no rain. Got to be more careful. Homeowners could be considered indoor floods. Floods can be considered for outdoor floods. Yes. If your home flood from the inside, your insurance will cover y'all. Home floods and it's came from the outside, it can cover y'all. Your ass ain't got no insurance. You got to cover yourself. You got to cover yourself. Got to be more careful. It's been a hell of a weekend. Flood insurance is like fire insurance in California. Don't need it until you need it. I'm trying to tell you. The shit is like wearing a seatbelt. You ain't never been in no accident in 30 years. Until you be in an accident after 30 years. You ain't gonna wish you had on that seatbelt. It's just insurance. Come on in, man. It's 86. We got a few things to go over. Should I wait for the whole 100? I might wait for the whole 100. Let me see, because I want to jump right on over here. Then we got some parenting news. We got a whole bunch of shit. We got a brawl out here in these streets, churn down. God, dog, it's been a hell of a weekend. Churn down, people getting stabbed, people getting shot and shit. Boy, oh Jesus. Trash ain't getting picked up. There's a lot going on. Who is this? What is that, Buc-ee's? Something happened at Buc-ee's? I can't take you Negroes. No, I promise you, boy. Listen, when there is an incident at Buc-ee's, and it ain't lighter hue folk, it's dark hue folk. It's darker hue folk when it ain't lighter hue folk. It's a doggone shame. Makes no doggone sense. I be so sick of us being in the news, y'all, but not really. I guess it just sounded good when I just had them said it, but you know, you kind of don't want us in the news no more. We done tore up the cruise line. We done tore up Carnival Cruise Line. We don't give a damn. What in this creek. All right. We had 95 with the thumbs up. We had 95s with the thumbs up. I'm getting it prepared. To go ahead on and start it on off, because I want to start off way over here with these people. Over here, I just want to start off. Oh, before we get started, y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. What is that right there? The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world, Craig. I promise you, everything smells good. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. Bam. Yes, it does. We have multiple fragrances. Multiple. That means more than one. Multiple fragrances. And if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just please go around there to PleasantCandles.com. I appreciate y'all for rocking. 98 likes. 98 likes. Come on. Hell, we damn near done arrested 100 of y'all churn this weekend. Give yourselves congratulations. Pat on the back. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Chicago won. Which damn it, give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 by 14 after the hour. Chicago done won, and that's why I didn't really want to do the thing that I was, well, we need to bet on to see who do like the most shootings. Chicago win every year, hands down. Nobody tops Chicago, ever. I don't think it's ever gonna be for the rest of my life somebody gonna top Chicago. They say arresting people ain't working. You got a good point right there. Look. Let's run on around here to Houston. Should it be Houston? Well, hell, we're gonna do this part, and then we'll jump on over here to this next video. But we gotta go around here to Texas, man. People, 82. 82 dead.
Later this morning, we expect to get an update from Texas officials on the catastrophic flash flooding from over the weekend. According to National Weather Service data, extreme rainfall caused the river to swell more than 20 feet in roughly an hour early Friday.
Rain. It rained so much that the lake or the ocean or whatever they're talking about rose 20 feet. Do y'all know 20 feet? Bitch, I'm 6'5". Do y'all know what 20 feet is? 20 feet is, I can't touch the bottom and like my head still be out of the water. That's like an Olympic pool. You know what I'm saying? It rained 20 feet. Or it rained raising it. Hold on. Say it again, sister.
Extreme rainfall caused the river to swell more than 20 feet.
It swelled more than 20 feet. So it rose. Well, I don't know how high it was at first. But if it swelled 20 feet, 20 feet worth of rain, I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah. 20 feet is smaller than, it's taller than me, y'all. 20 feet is taller than me.
And roughly an hour early Friday. So far, officials there say at least 81 people died and more than 40 people are missing. Nadia Cavazos has more from Austin, Texas on the victims and the search and rescue operations.
Now, some of those people, they could be runaways. I'm just joking. Go ahead.
There was so much screaming.
This morning, harrowing stories are emerging from survivors of the deadly flash flooding in central Texas over the weekend. Kerrville RV park owner Lorena Guillen says she watched helplessly as rushing waters washed through the campground.
There were dozens of vehicles just floating away.
Officials say there have been more than 160 rescues by helicopter, and search and rescue teams and hundreds of volunteers are combing the banks of the Guadalupe River.
It would bring me some closure knowing definitively what happened instead of continuously holding out, wondering if the one I love is still out there.
Texas officials say more than 80 people have died, and among the more than 40 missing are nearly a dozen children and counselor from the all-girls Camp Mystic. Texas Governor Greg Abbott toured the devastated campground.
It was nothing short of horrific to see what those young children went through, and we will remain 100% dedicated, searching for every single one of the children.
As a community holds out,
I wonder what goes on at the all-girls camp. Go ahead.
Hope questions are growing over the lack of early warnings.
There's going to be a full review, of this so we can make sure that we focus on future preparedness.
Yesterday, President Donald Trump pushed back on claims that cuts to the National Weather Service may have impacted the situation.
They did not. They did. This is a 100-year catastrophe, and
I like that hat. So the people is claiming cuts that Trump made is the reason why the whole town flooded. Hold on, wait.
Back on claims that cuts to the National Weather Service may
cuts to the National Weather Service. So you mean the Weather Service don't work and they ain't got no money? Oh, they got money. We just made cuts. All right, dog. Oh, people slow.
Impacted the situation.
They did not. They did. This is a 100-year catastrophe, and it's just so horrible to watch.
The president has approved a major disaster declaration, and he says he plans to visit Texas this week.
Now, President Trump says that he'll likely visit the state on Friday. Meanwhile, the National Weather Service says that central Texas is still under threat of more flash flooding as slow-moving thunderstorms travel through the area this week.
The National Weather System was affected because we cut. So if we were giving y'all $5 million and then we cut y'all down to $2 million, you mean the service, like when they tell y'all, hey, possible rain like at 2 o'clock? You mean to tell me that system falls or fails down? Or we can't give y'all like the 2 o'clock advisories and shit like that? What is they talking about? We just want to be arguing about nothing, man.
The community is feeling relief after flash flooding near Camp Bandina left roads blocked and families worried. A bus finally pulled back into town, bringing home dozens of kids and a wave of emotion.
That water is damn near worse than fire. That water damn near worse than fire.
Oracle Manna was there for the heartfelt reunion.
To see this bus pull into the parking lot of Garden Oaks Church of Christ in North Houston is such a...
Yeah, all right, boy. Hold on. You say we can't send a mass text without the $410 million. You got a point. Go ahead.
Relief for these families. All these kids spending time this week at Camp Bandina, a Christian youth camp in Bandera, Texas. Flooding from the Guadalupe River and this tree blocking their way out of the camp, causing concern for loved ones.
I missed y'all. So glad y'all made
She
it
came
back
out there in the
safely.
whole pants.
Erica White, grateful to see
in the whole onesie. That baby done came out there in the whole a fitted onesie. Yeah, go on shoot.
I missed y'all. So glad y'all made it back safely.
Erica White, grateful to see her 13-year-old daughter Madison Saturday and share an embrace. It's comforting to know all the kids are okay.
We were just praying and
She had to pat her child. Did y'all just see that right there? I don't think that the children was so, scared. She had to pat her child after her child got off the bus to let her know I'm right here.
To see her 13-year-old daughter Madison Saturday and share an embrace.
She said, oh.
It's comforting to know all the kids are okay.
That means that she did not see her mama as she was getting off the bus. That means she really wasn't looking for her mama when she got off the bus, huh?
just praying. And last night was rough, but I was so happy when I could track her on Life 360 and see that they were heading back. So very grateful.
The panic paralyzing, knowing that less than 30 miles north of Camp Bandina in the Texas Hill Country is Camp Mystic. In the wake of the intense flooding Friday, Camp Mystic officials say more than 20 kids are still missing.
You got to go right there. You say they wanted to stay. I believe they wanted to stay then. Damn it, I ain't even looking at it like that, but I can believe that right there. They didn't want to go home. It's something. They having a good time at the all-girls camp. Mm-hmm.
Camp isn't too far from where you guys were. So, I mean, how are you processing what happened out there?
We were initially shocked, and we were a little scared, to be honest, but we did pray about it, and fortunately, we got through it.
It really shook a lot of the adults. We tried to keep the kids unaware of it.
Youth Minister Bryce Powers telling me his heart is with Camp Mystic right now.
We're blessed to have avoided the storm. We're blessed to be here. We do send our thoughts and prayers out to the families of the people who are lost and who they're still looking for.
So they from Camp Bandina. They not from Camp Mystic. Oh, all right, go ahead.
Powers calling himself and his campers lucky that the water receded near them so they could come home.
Nature slowed it down just enough for us to get up out of there.
So God was looking out for y'all. God stopped the rain so y'all can get out, but we still got these missing 10. We got the hold on. When y'all be doing y'all religious thing, it is what it is. But when you got people out here who thinks past that right there and listen to what y'all be saying, it just don't be sounding right. So the Lord intervened so y'all can get out. But the 10 from the Mystic, who, damn it, missing, the missing girls though, got it.
So they could come home.
Nature slowed it down just enough for us to get up out of there.
Reporting in North Houston, Orko Manna, KHOU 11 News.
Well, I'm going to take it back. He didn't say God. He said nature. And well, who is nature? Mother Nature? Do she got a name? Well, her name is Mother Nature. But that's what's up, though. Hey, prayers going out to Camp Mystic girls. Camp Mystic girls, they can't find them at all girls getaways and shit like that right there. What do y'all do at the all girl getaways? Huh? You say, hold on. You asked me something about our president. Let me slide that back up there. You say, did I miss it? You said that you got a question. You say, has he made America great again yet? Well, hell, he got 4 years. He got time, but he's making it great. He's making it great again. Yep. I think that a lot of us, hell, we probably need to go back to Jim Crow. Does that make me a coon? I'm just joking. It's just entertainment, y'all. It's just entertainment. As long as it be better than it was. That's all that count. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Got to be more kept. This one. Let's go to Albany. Let's go on out here to Albany. And Albany is in New York. Boy, y'all did make some numbers this doggone weekend. Shout out to Jay for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Y'all need some more thumbs up, and we screaming live everywhere. Everywhere. I need you. We had 132 thumbs up. We should be over 200 in the next 3 minutes. I got faith. That's what's up. Going to Albany to where we done shot 10. We done shot 10 and and we ain't playing. Go
These
ahead.
4th of July celebrations, 10 people were reportedly shot last night. News 10's Amber Fisher joins us live in the studio with what happened. Good evening, Amber.
Thank you, Anthony. More than 100 emergency crews responded to 3 separate shootings across the city last night. Mayor Kathy Sheehan spoke alongside Albany's police chief, as well as the county's district attorney this morning, and they confirmed that multiple crimes and 1 person is in critical condition. The first shooting occurred at 5:30 last night near North 1st Street and Jennings Drive. A 15-year-old boy was shot in the foot. And just as the fireworks display at Empire State Plaza was ending, Police Chief Brendan Cox says a separate fight broke out on Madison Avenue near Swan Street. 1 juvenile allegedly fired a flare gun, and another juvenile fired a handgun. A shot from the flare gun started a massive structure fire at 333 Madison Avenue. A nearby home also caught on fire and has to be torn down.
When I was 14, 15 years old, my parents, while they might not have always known what I was doing, they certainly would have known if I was running around with a handgun or a flare gun.
Wait. I ain't catch that when I previewed this, but you can't say stuff like that, pimp. I just called it. Listen to what he just said.
Always know what I was doing.
My parents.
When I was 14, 15 years old, my parents, while they might not have always known what I was doing,
while they might have not always known what I was doing, go ahead.
They certainly would have known if I was running around with a handgun or a flare gun.
They certainly would have known about running around with a handgun and a flare gun. You just said that they didn't always know what you always is the thing that you. That's what you say. You say always. Yeah. He contradicted himself so fast. See. I be trying to tell y'all, but the majority of people did not hear what he said.
Chief Cox adds that the minor with the handgun shot 4 victims. They were a 62-year-old woman, a 24-year-old girl, and 2 17-year-old boys. One of the boys was shot in the head. The others have non-life-threatening injuries.
Giving a child a gun will not keep that child safe. And we only need to look at last night to see how true that is.
So she's insinuating that someone gave a child a gun because the child was having problems. Go ahead.
While responding to this fire and shooting, an ambulance hit a parked car, which then struck and injured an Albany police officer. That officer has since left the hospital. The third and final shooting happened around 1 in the morning on Livingston Avenue and west of Henry Johnson Boulevard. Chief Cox says 5 people were sitting outside when a group of juveniles allegedly walked up to them and fired. All 5 victims were hit, including 3 teenage girls, a 14-year-old boy, and a 41-year-old woman. They all suffered non-life-threatening injuries. This is also being considered a targeted crime. Officials say that they can be reactive to crime and arrest suspects, but that the problems go deeper.
And the chief was right. We're really good at prosecuting people, but we're not going to prosecute our way out of this problem. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling on fellow parents to help me, help the chief, help the mayor.
Your problem is you won't be 100% truthful. He just can't say it. He about to cry.
Because this has to change.
But you won't. Tell us who you're talking about. See, he generalized it. I need your parents' help. Say who it is. Say it.
Currently, there are no suspects in custody, and the investigations are ongoing.
We say we're not going to arrest our way out of this.
We will keep you updated on our website, news10.com.
Why he just didn't say who help he needs? And his help would be black mamas. Can we just call it for what it is? And this is in New York. This is New York. Yeah. I've been watching shit all weekend. Woo! We got problems in the community. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Oh, we got problems in the community. Just don't wanna, sound racist. I do understand, but I don't. Time out for what people may accuse you of. Time out for that fly shit. Now I saw what you had done wrote in the comments and said, and I appreciate that right there, but I think that you had your numbers down. You gonna know who I'm talking to as soon as I go ahead on and put this one right here up, because we have another one. Yeah. You gonna say the parents. I need the parents. It ain't the parents. We almost arrested 90 people. I'm going to say 90 young folks in St. Louis this weekend alone.
And this morning we're on the other side of the 4th of July weekend, a time that is usually very busy for our local police officers. This year, they made a new approach, though.
I know what y'all thinking. Willie just can't put it on mothers because it's fathers in the household too. I bet you if we just focus on the single mamas, all crime will go down to about 2-3%. I'm telling you, because if you focus on the mama, your mamas will start to let daddies be daddies. See, it's not just the mother is raising the children. No. It's what the mother also allows and who she allows to be around the child. And a lot of times, the one person that she keeps from around the child is what that child actually needs. A man.
And this morning, we're getting an idea of just how many arrests police performed inside the city during the celebration.
Yeah, leading up to that, we were all like, okay, let's keep downtown safe. Our city stalwart is joining us live from our downtown deck this morning. And Sydney, I know that you've been digging into some numbers. What are police reporting?
Well, guys, we know every year between the illegal fireworks and firearms that are brought into the city, St. Louis police are usually kept very busy on patrol, and downtown is usually the hotspot for arrests. This morning, our newsroom has learned almost 90 people were arrested over the 4th of July holiday weekend, and most concerning, more than half of those people were minors. Still, considering that, the St. Louis police chief is saying that this year wasn't as bad as years past. Go ahead and look at your screen. We have
this year wasn't as bad. No, not at all.
Video, some of the action we saw overnight during the weekend downtown. You can see some of those illegal fireworks going off, leading to a dumpster fire. Take a look at those flames there downtown. This year, St. Louis police have been very vocal about cracking down on crimes committed by young people. So they took a new approach. Over the weekend, police held parents accountable for their child's actions. Police are saying they issued citations to parents for things like contributing to the delinquency of a minor and discharging fireworks. Police also say that they issued conditions of release to send some of these families to social services after arrests were made. Chief Robert Tracy tells us why the switch was made and how some parents reacted.
She says some parents are charged with contributing to the delinquency of minors, so that means that they gave their children fireworks and or guns or whatever, And
That's a dangerous situation. You have kids that are throwing fireworks at each other, and also some that have guns on them. Some parents were somewhat surprised to see children fighting off fireworks, or some possessed a deadly weapon, a firearm.
Chief Tracy also says that the department is looking into whether or not it'll use this new parental accountability tactic again at some point in the city. In our next half hour, I'm breaking down the number of arrests and the crimes that were committed. Some of them might surprise you. Stay with us here on 5 on Your Side.
Damn shame. Doggone shame just don't make no sense. People cannot have a good weekend. Every year there's a problem. Now listen, we can say blame all mothers, but nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at the Willie Williams show. Nope. Gonna blame doggy you sisters, the ones who have all the power over their children. Now listen. Do lighter hue kids have problems? Do lighter hue kids be out here acting the ass? Yeah. Sure enough do. Yeah. Yes, they do. Move right along. I ain't gonna even show you. Still ain't gonna change what the hell I'm gonna say about this situation out here. There is not enough video. There's not enough video of non-black children doing crimes and acting ass. It's too many cases of darker hue kids doing this. So I never say all. Oh, hell no. Not all mothers. No. We talking about dog hue kids. We talking about dog hue people. We talking about dog hues and their parents. Or their parents. Yeah. And it tends to, a lot of times, lack fathers being around. Fathers and programs. Remember, we need fathers and we need programs. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Listen, y'all, we screaming everywhere. I need support, like I always say. Oh, I had to miss that comment. You say the water rose 20 feet in 45 minutes. The wall was over 30 feet tall. Wow. How much rain, though? How much rain do you need to rise 20 feet in 45 minutes? Where they bought the rain from? Somebody put the rain out there. Somebody opened up the sky and just somebody turned the knob too much to open, and then it broke, and then we had to get like a plumber out there to go ahead on and fix the little knob, and then they closed the little knob. I think we played too much. It rained 20 feet of water. We played too much. I can't do it. All right, bam. Move right along. We're gonna be professional. Give y'all this doggone news. Whew, where we at? We at 37 past the hour. Let's go on out here to Chicago. Let's go on to Chicago. To where it has been said 44. Nope. I mean 55. But this video right here is gonna throw out 44. I got another one that say 55. So we just finna start with 44 shot. 6 dead.
Unfortunately, more violence in the city. So far, at least 40 people have been shot and 6 killed across Chicago this 4th of July weekend. Some neighborhood residents walked the track at Avalon Park, unaware just hours earlier gun violence claimed the life of a teenage girl while wounding a man there.
I'm always shocked at the things that's happening in this area, but again, I'm getting used to it at the same time, but it is heartbreaking.
Just before 11 p.m. Friday night, investigators say gunfire erupted in the park located in the 1200 block of East 83rd Street on the city's south side. Police say 16-year-old Mia Smith died of a bullet wound to the throat, while a 35-year-old man was hit in the leg after an attacker approached them on foot and opened fire.
You might got a point right there. You say, come on now, Willie, the number is a record low for Chicago on the 4th. You might be right. I didn't even compare it to last year, the year before. I think it was like 115 last week, if I'm not mistaken. Like every year I report on after the 4th, after Father's Day, because that's like a big one too. I started doing like the Thanksgiving ones, but that really wasn't popping. And New Year's. Yeah.
In the hours to follow, there would be 2 new mass shootings. The first within the city's back of the yards neighborhood, leaving 7 people wounded. It happened near 48th and Justine just after 11 o'clock. That's when witnesses say 2 gunmen walked up to a crowd and started shooting. The 4 women injured range in age from 21 to 27 years old and were seriously or critically hurt, along with a 21-year-old and a 29-year-old man. A 42-year-old man also remains hospitalized. Another attack on the group happened near the Cook County Criminal Courts building. Investigators say 4 men were sitting in a car near 27th in California when another vehicle pulled up and someone inside started shooting.
Damn. So they sliding up on y'all. And I told y'all about riding 4 deep. Nothing positive come out of riding 4 deep. Say YNs doing what YNs do. Bam.
The men who range in age from 25 to 33 years old each suffered multiple gunshot wounds. Street pastor and anti-violence activist Dr. Donovan Price says he's concerned about what feels like an uptick in gun violence.
Sometimes it's about plain evil. And as long as people have guns, they're going to use them whenever they get angry. It's a tool of convenience.
Did he say when people have guns or young people?
Angry.
Hold on.
They're going to use them whenever they get. Sometimes it's about plain evil, and as long as people have guns, they're going to use them whenever they get angry. It's a tool of convenience, of angry convenience.
I don't like that. Whenever people get angry. People who have guns, and whenever they get angry, then they're going to use them. And no. Because the shooters ain't law-abiding citizens, though. You know, you say single mothers are always a problem because their only requirement is not annoying her. You say if you don't annoy her, you can do whatever. Say I know. Got a good point right there. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, Miss Shirley, say keeping you in their prayers. Love you, Willie, love you back. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Miss Shirley. We still waiting on you. We still waiting to hear some good news from you, sugar. For real though. Let them go, let them fly. Keep talking, player.
ABC7 is tracking holiday weekend shootings from the morning of Thursday, July 3rd at midnight to the evening of Sunday, July 6th at 11:59 p.m. At least 44 people have been shot, resulting in 6 homicides, a concern to some Chicagoans fearful about their safety.
I have 2 sons, and I'm very concerned about them. I have 2 brothers, one that was murdered and one that was shot, so it's affected me personally.
Police can
Y'all still be staying like in y'all same little city.
continue to investigate, but so far, no one is in custody and no arrests have been made.
No arrest. All these goddamn shootings. Did y'all hear that? No arrest has been made. All these shootings, no arrest. Got it. Oh, we're doing such a good job. Hey, hell, the shooters is doing such a good job. The shooters is doing a good job by not getting caught, not being apprehended. Like we be out here saying. Let me, if I can press play to get that there up on the screen, slide this on over here so I can show y'all this next one. Because, go on, push this on up. Let me pause it. Look. This one here said, after I done saw the other one, 55 people and 8. Damn, the number went up to 8. The number went up to 8 dead. 55 shot and 8 dead. Got to be more careful. Let's see what little mama saying right here. Hold on. I'm pushing the play button. So she just ain't gonna act right. Oh, refresh. It won't refresh. Refresh. I can't get it to refresh. That's deep. That's deep. You're making me look stupid. Anyway, can I refresh this one? I can refresh that one. Can I refresh this one? I can't refresh. Let me back out. I can't even back out. Can I cut? I can't. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it now. I just got to wait for the commercial. Got to be more careful. The hell happened to that right there? Listen, as y'all come on in, y'all were screaming everywhere. Purple, green, and blue. We everywhere. Y'all please subscribe to everything that the player got going on. I need your support, like I always say. Listen, likes and shares is free if y'all would like to help out a player monetarily. Damn it, we got the Cash App, the PayPal, the Super Chat, the Pleasant Candles. Damn it, we got the Gear link on the website. We got a whole bunch of things. That way you can support a player because y'all say that y'all like a player. Now I can't get this thing to work right. I tried to wait for the damn commercial, and now I can't even come up out of there. This is stupid. And then I can't copy and release. I lose my mouse on this one. What is going on? It's just not gonna allow me to play it. It's not gonna allow me to play it, but can I? Let me close that out. Let me see. What did I do? Hold on. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. They done messed me up. What is that? 55. Yeah, let me grab that. So this one right here. All right. I pulled it up again. Oh, I guess you just gotta wait 30 seconds. Gotta wait a little 30 seconds. Shout out to Prophet Made. For the $2 cash app. You say police take their time. Savages make rap songs. Dog, but listen. So they just had the mass shooting last week, and this week in this week to have another mass shootings. It should not be no more dog you people in the city. I promise you. As much as dog you people be killing each other, it's a shame. Here we go.
Happened overnight in the South Austin neighborhood. It was around 10:30 last night when police were called near Ferdinand Street and also Laramie on the west side. Officers say they found two men who were shot in the alley. Now, one of them was shot in the face, the other in the leg, and both were taken to the hospital to be treated. Now, around the same time, Chicago police say they were also called to respond to a shooting along Laurel Avenue. Investigators say a 25-year-old was shot in the leg. No one has been taken into custody in those two shootings. We're also learning more about a beloved teenage girl who was killed Friday night. 16-year-old Mia Smith was shot in Avalon Park, just a few miles from the community she served. Smith was part of Inglewood First Responders, a nonprofit that helps neighbors and combat gun violence.
When we first met, it was...
Nope, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I have the video and I'm finna just go to the video. My bad, making y'all wait for all that nothing. All that doggone nothing. Now wait a doggone video. I got the video. Because they saying some things inside the video that I'm like, to let us know, dog you people is failing. I hate to even try to get angry about it, but you know, I be trying to get angry sometimes. I be trying to have some feelings. Remembering Mia Smith, a 16-year-old girl was killed in Chicago shooting who worked with Inglewood First Responders. Y'all listen to the story, though.
Tonight, we're learning more about a 16-year-old girl shot and killed in Avalon Park Friday night. Mia Smith was part of a Chicago nonprofit that works to diminish gun violence by performing acts of service for neighbors. Smith was killed just a few miles away from the community she worked to uplift.
We was close, like the closest bond we ever had.
Mia Smith's friends are devastated.
She was the life of the party, like so energetic, full of life.
Stuck in grief, clinging to memories of the 16-year-old gunned down Friday night in the 1200 block of East 83rd Street. Police say someone walked up and shot Smith and a 35-year-old man. The man
just walked right up to both of them and shot
and survived.
Mia, she was just,
wow.
She was one of a kind. She didn't deserve what happened to her. She was special.
Her friends came to know her when she joined Inglewood First Responders, an organization that gives teens purpose through service. Work Mia embraced to stay out of trouble.
When we first met, it was like she fit into this program. She was like, I'm looking for something to keep me out the streets from doing things that other young people do. And I'm like, this is the program for you.
I'm looking for something that'll keep me out of trouble. A 16-year-old is looking for something to keep her out of trouble and keep me from doing things that other teens is doing. Do y'all understand the thought process of, if I'm not doing in one of these programs, there's nothing else for me to do but do wrong? That's the thought process. So without this program, you have no other option but to do the wrong stuff that other teens is doing. Damn, boy, parenting is great in Chicago.
CEO and founder Charles McKenzie says he taught Mia how to mow the lawn.
That's because Mia ain't got no daddy.
The nonprofit also helps clean neighborhoods, spend time with seniors, and embraces families experiencing hardship.
They hit a person that's trying to make a change and difference against gun violence.
At last check, Chicago police did not have anyone in custody for Smith's death. At least 52 people have been shot in Chicago this holiday weekend, 6 of them killed, including Mia Smith, and 3 people have been stabbed. ABC 7 is tracking the holiday weekend violence numbers from Thursday at midnight until tonight.
Yeah, that shit. Listen. Chicago is like the purge. The purge go down on the holidays. Now, I heard something back when I watched this before I came live, and it's like I don't hear it now, so I got to run just a little bit, just a little pause.
Away from the community she worked to uplift.
Yeah, there it is. I knew it. I knew that I missed something. Listen.
Smith was killed just a few miles away from the community she worked to uplift.
Mia Smith died a few little blocks around the corner.
Miles away from the community.
Miles away from the community. That she did what?
She worked to uplift.
That she worked to uplift. When you have teenagers, when you have because they're children, y'all say they're children. When you got teenagers in the community trying to uplift the community, that is a failure of parenting. Yeah, Willie, you got that right. If the teens have to uplift the community, children is best left with their mama them. Children always best left with their mama them. You don't hear no shit like this in not now other community that the teens, the children, the ones who can't make decisions to hunch who they want to hunch, has to attempt to uplift the community. You don't hear that not now other culture, not now other hue.
Was killed just a few miles away from the community she worked to uplift.
We was close, like the closest bond we ever.
Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. They say had that damn 5-hour seat assignment class stress, a 5-hour seat assignment class. Oh Jesus!
Mia Smith's friends are devastated.
She was the life of the party, like so energetic, full of life.
Stuck in grief, clinging to memories of the 16-year-old gunned down Friday night in the 1200 block of East 83rd Street. Police say someone walked up and shot Smith and a 35-year-old man.
Walked up and just shot them. There's always a reason. Like I say, maybe they knew the man, maybe they knew her, maybe they knew both. I wonder who the 35-year-old man was that she was walking with. I wonder, was it a woman who did the shooting? Was it a woman who did the shooting? Why would a 35-year-old man be walking with a 16-year-old at night? I don't know. Maybe they was going to something. Maybe they was coming from something. Say so many productive things that can get done without program. That listen. They have led the community to believe that without programs and your kids have nothing to do, like your kids can do nothing. When we grew up, we had shit to do. Like we didn't have programs. I don't remember programs, especially as teenagers. Programs, no goddamn program, boy. If you don't get the goddamn house clean, if you don't clean up, back in my day, we had Atari. We had Atari. Yeah. We had Atari, and we used to go outside and play. Yeah, we had bicycles and skates, shit like that right there. So we used to go out there and play. We wasn't doing crimes though. Crimes is just something that we just wasn't doing. Nowadays, these kids, they have this thing called crimes that they have an option to do. It's like we did. Why is they so angry? Well, that got to do with parenting too. But
the man survived.
Mia, she was.
Oh, the man survived the gunshot.
She was one of a kind. She didn't deserve what happened to her. She was special.
There's a reason. There's a reason that she got gunned down. There's a reason she got gunned down. I promise you. Let me see real quick. See if they're gonna say anything else inside of the writings, inside of the articles. Let's police says that a arm. Oh, I got to put up on the screen so y'all can see what I be looking at. The police said that an armed offender walked up and shot Smith and a 35-year-old man. The man survived. Smith co-workers who became her close friend. Oh, so they just repeating what we just heard. They repeating what the video's saying. I know they ain't do a GoFundMe so quick, so it's not time for the GoFundMe yet. Not time for the GoFundMe. I guess we got to wait for the GoFundMe. And that was 16 hours ago. That was 16 hours ago. Let's see. I just saw that right there. Okay. Nothing new. We just got to wait. The teen girl killed, shooting, first responder. Oh, all right. They're just playing a little video. Yeah. But there's a reason. There's a reason that little mama done got popped and got killed out here in these streets. Yeah. Something transpired. Shout out to DJ Inglewood. They say for the $5 super chat. They say, what was she doing over there at that time of night? Who was this man? Inglewood is a 15-minute ride from Avion Park. Why was she there? Great question. That's why I was like 35 with the 16-year-old. Unless it's kinfolk. But I doubt it because they didn't say that they was kinfolk. So, I don't know. To each his own. Hell, the age of consent in Illinois, I think it's 17. What is the age of consent in Illinois? It's 17. Yep. It's 17, but don't nobody give a damn about the age of consent. Anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. A lot of people don't care about the age of consent. I'm not gonna say don't nobody care, but a lot of people, they don't. They just don't. If somebody want to hunch, then they just gonna go ahead on and have a good time with the people who want to hunch. But anyway, what do we have? Is this in Philly? All right, let me knock off Chicago. Get Chicago out of there. Oh no. No, we going around here to Summerfest. Let's go around here to Summerfest. And this is in, I don't know what city this is in, though. What city is Summerfest on, y'all? Or Summer Feast? Summer's Feast. You say Rick James says she was only 17. You say, was he grooming that 16-year-old? Uh-oh. Wait, you say, is that 30-year-old woman? Oh, is that 30-year-old woman with that big ass baby hairs in the teen program? Now, about her, if I'm not mistaken, those was her real hair. I think those are her reals, but them shits was real too big because it comes from the hairline and it came down to her eyebrow. I think that y'all got to stop it. I don't know what to be telling y'all because I just do the stupidest shit. You said the age of consent needs to be 40 for everybody. Got to be more careful. Then women would be failures. I hate to tell y'all, ladies, listen, women would be failures. I promise you. Whoo! Because if women couldn't hunch, hell, if the men couldn't hunch the women, there was no need for the women. For 40 years, it has to be done out here in the street. Anyway. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do. Show y'all something. Now, why is this one up here like that when I don't need that one up there like that? They get that. I got it. We looking good. You say she was running that monkey, possibly. She was the life of the party. Ain't that what little mama say? She was the life of the party. Let me refresh this right here. No matter where you at right now, y'all subscribe. Y'all tell somebody about the player. I need y'all support. Oh, man, I need y'all support around here. I'm not getting enough support. We coming off the weekend, slow moving Monday. Help a player out. Damn it. Oh, we over 200. We over 200 before the hour? That's what I'm talking about. Look at the love. Look at the love. I miss your super chat. You lying. You is lying to me. Wait a minute. Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. He say, was Mia pop? Was Mia pop? Oh, you say was Mia pop for being the backdoor queen? Oh, Jesus. That's a good one. I don't know. See, say personally, I came up in the military types of family. That's what's up. He said the computer is there for full information. Yep. Goddamn kids. These young folks won't. It's like the most that used to kind of happen, like back in the days, was you smoke a little weed or something like that right there. You go to the beach, go to the pools and stuff like that. You wasn't doing crimes like that though. Okay, a few people was stealing and shit like that right there, but like the masses, no man. You say I need to check out the chat room. That's all I've been doing is reading these damn comments. Oh man. You say, excuse me for a minute, I just knocked over a whole cup of coffee. I'll be back. Oh Jesus, I hope you ain't burn yourself. Hope you didn't burn yourself. Let's go on around here to Summer Fest. Or Summer Feast. They call it violence. Y'all can't go no doggone well. Violence at Summer's Feast sparks safety concerns. Here we go. Watch these. They fighting, y'all. Look. Look at these fools. Dog and you.
For 26-year-old Andy Castro, his first time at Summerfest may have just been his last.
I didn't know much about Summerfest until yesterday, so it was interesting to see all the things that happened there.
Castro arrived just after 9 p.m. Saturday to see Detroit rapper T Grizzly perform. 10 minutes after the show started, he got a different kind of show. A show involving punches, shoving, kicking, and even a garbage can. 12 News obtaining multiple videos showing multiple fights across the festival grounds Saturday.
I was just here by myself, just trying to have fun. And when I see just people running everywhere, and I see, and it's this, what we can see in the video, this guy throwing the trash can, people fighting. And it was just for my first time, it was just that was a lot.
Summerfest confirming with 12 News that multiple isolated altercations took place, adding that the Milwaukee Police Department even had to get involved. Although police have not yet told 12 News if they made any arrests.
I don't have eyes on my back, and trying to be aware of the situation, it was okay, you never know what's happening.
Castro says security got involved quickly, but says that the fights lasted more than 20 minutes. He ended up leaving early out of fear that things could escalate.
We didn't know if it was just a gun or something, someone is gonna get shot, you never know. So that was my first stop.
In Milwaukee, TJ Dysart, WISN 12 News.
These your peoples. These y'all peoples out here thumping.
For 26-year-old Andy Castro.
Wow.
His first time at...
Look at the girls. Look at the girls out there thumping. Hey, let them all fight though. Hey, man, you can't stop them.
His first time at Summerfest may have just been his last.
I didn't know much about...
They done jumped her. They done jumped little mama. Look.
Summerfest may have just been his last.
I didn't know much about Summerfest until yesterday, so it was interesting to see all the things that happened there.
Castro arrived just after 9 p.m. Saturday to see Detroit rapper T Grizzly perform.
Out there to see these things, this person called a rapper. Anything. I think that we need to end rap. We might need to end rap, hip hop. It's over. Or we need to come up with another name and just retire the rap and hip hop. They need to come up with another genre for what these people is doing now and retire the hip hop name and the rap name and stuff like that. Cause this shit is ridiculous. Listen, they just had a mass shooting last week over a rapper. Well, involving a rapper. This is at a rap concert. Y'all can't be outside for nothing by yourself. Notice. I'm pretty sure that there was some lighter hue people out here. Who's the majority though? Who's the majority of people throwing hands?
10 minutes after the show started,
majority of people throwing hands is dark here.
He got a different kind of show.
Majority throwing them things. Yeah. Yep. 99% dark as you. We just can't get right. We just can't get right. So listen, man. When y'all be going out, trying to have a good time, you going out at your own risk. I would say that, hell, you shouldn't go out without insurance. You and your loved ones need to have insurance. I think you would be doing your family and friends a disservice for you going outside without no insurance. Especially if you going around the majority of black folks. And I'm black saying that. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much over you. Yeah. I'm black and I just said that. I don't hang out with us. Nope. No, I got stuff to do. No. I got a program to be a part of. Something. You say a whole lot of GoFundMe incoming. That's what it's about to be. This just, it just don't make sense, y'all. What is going on within us? This is a us thing. What's going on? I said it like a while back. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He say, why doesn't this get your black card revoked? It actually should. It actually should. I said this like some years ago, like, maybe the melanin is the problem, because we can't blame it on slavery. We can't blame it on post-traumatic slave syndrome and all that dumb shit. We can't blame it on that. We can't blame it on 200 years of slavery or 400 years. Well, how many years of slavery? How many years? Hold on. Ask my la. How many years of U.S. was slavery? I said that all wrong. But 246 years from 1969 to 1865. We can't blame it on the 246 years. We can't even go back to Jim Crow and blame it on Jim Crow. We got to blame it on today. We got to blame it on 5 years ago. We got to blame it on the parents who has created these children, and now they are teens and young adults. So we can go back 20 years. All right. That's more recent history. Fine. Because those parents created what's out here. From 10 to 20 years ago, those parents has created what is out here today. You say America ain't 400 years old, so it can't be 400 years. as previously claimed, that's what they used to say. We've been enslaved for 400 years. Not in America though. We can't do no, not in America though. Shout out to Zulu for the $10 super chat. He say, homie looked like a nice version of Kodak Black. He say girls fight more than boys now. He say people don't know how to separate fiction from reality with rap anyway. Stay safe and out the way, man. For real. Got to give you a thumbs up on that one. For real though. You said that you disagree? You disagree with what? What happened? Let me know. Let me know, because I might disagree with you. I might disagree about something that I just said. Let me know. Let me know, man. But is you disagreeing about going back so far in history? Say, Willie, what you mean? Say we still in slavery. Well, no, not the slavery that we've been crying about, that our ancestors were bought over here on ships and shit like that. We not in that type of slavery. Now, if you talking about like another slavery, then all right. You got to just tell me what slavery are we in? There was always free blacks in the U.S. That's a fact. Yeah, there was black slave owners. So say modern day slavery, but everyone is a part of today's modern day slavery, no matter your hue. Say I need one of your favorite stories, domestic love. I don't know if I got one today. I might have one later on, but I don't know if I got one now. I got a lot of news. I got a lot of stuff. You say, stop telling the truth, Willie. They want us to still be victims. But it's just a shame because we have to look at it like this. I was not a slave. The people who raised me were not slaves. So I don't, no. I definitely can't use that. We went through stuff. We us. I can't. No. Shout out to Big Moochie for being a member for 32 months. He say, Willie, I think most of the fights is from those who be slick rapping online and then they finally run into each other at a rap concert. You got a great point right there. Because they be on the internet talking slick and shit. Yeah. Arguing on Facebook and Instagram. You said it in my DM. You fools. Dog, they be so stupid. I'm just stupid. Just stupid. You say, I think we should boycott rap that promotes hate and violence and drug use. And that's why I say we just need to go on and get rid of rap, because if they don't promote hate, violence, and drug use, there's no rap. It's because it's nothing like it was, like, because they don't do positive stuff. Even when they try to do so-called positive music, like Glorilla doing her religious song, shit ain't positive like that. We got to be like the only people who would make a religious song and it's not positive. You may get some positive little points out of it, but in all, it's not positive. I just don't be getting it. Yes. And without resources. Yes. It's really, really difficult. Yes. You know, it's crazy because of black folks typically have the same resources as white folks. White poor folks and white black folks have the same resources. White women raise their children. Black women raise their children. The same conditions. They're both poor. They're both in poverty. Black children out here killing. White children out here smoking meth. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. It's a difference. But no. White children don't even come close to the crimes and murders that black children do. We can blame, and notice, white communities don't even cry about fathers. Well, hell, because they ain't got that type of problem. But they don't cry about programs. See, the one plus that I can give white people who is in poverty and struggling and lower middle class, they have a lot of fathers in the household. White children is being raised with more fathers than black children. Listen. White mamas, black mamas. Poverty. Low income. Section 8. What is the other thing? low middle class, and middle class. All of that's the same. Difference is black folks, black mothers, less fathers. White mothers, more fathers. Black kids acting a pure ass out here killing. White kids, not as close. Not nearly as close as the killings of blacks. The number one difference is the men. That's the number one difference. And I ain't saying nothing about programs, none of that fly shit. The number one difference is a man in the household. I'm just saying. You say, Willie, it's kind of hard to run a race when you got somebody who got a head start on you. We don't do that around here. I was raised and came up around people who supposedly had that head start on us. Shit. Care nothing about no damn head start. You don't care nothing about that right there. I would never use that as an excuse. I would never tell my children no dumb shit like that. They had an excuse on us. Well, why is there so many black folks winning? They had such an excuse on a head start on. I'm so glad I wasn't raised like that. No. I wasn't raised that you can't do no better or you can't do no good because them people had head start. No, hell no. I don't believe in that. Not at all. But that's a good excuse that a lot of people have been making. Well, it's not a good excuse, but that is an excuse that a lot of people have been making for so long. And I just want to say they so wrong. You say us dark youths hate each other for some reason. Yes, we do. Let it be told, blacks don't financially support rap music. They aren't buying the music like that. They aren't attending the concerts like that. You right, but watch this. They is the ones fighting at the concerts like that. Listen. They not the ones who making the rappers rich. It's other hues making the rappers rich, right? We is the ones who live out the raps. The ones who making them rich, not living out the raps. They have a good time with the damn music. They know how to separate and divide from what's being talked about in the damn song. We don't. He said, if you want to go out and have grown folks fun, come to Southern Soul and line dance, stepping concert. You say you will have a great time with us. That's what's up. Just don't go around them young folk. Just stay the hell for, listen, nope. Don't go around them young people. Say you right. Really be strong. Listen. I don't care what type of head start the motherfucker had before me. Nope. That's no reason that I should be out here failing. Say me too, Willie. My parents wasn't into the blackity shit. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Listen. Ain't nowhere in the hell. I've never heard that in my family though. Like, you know it hard on us because they had a head start. How when I went to school with these same people who had a head start and I'm surpassed them. I don't understand. I'm doing better than a whole bunch of them who had this head start. Some of them is still it's still in the community. I'm not. I know a whole bunch of players who is not in the community. They have surpassed the white kids that we grew up with. Just saying. You say, Willie, did you hear about the Essence Festival was empty? Is that the one that they said that lady was supposed to perform? What is that damn lady name who be coming late to all the damn concerts, and I still don't understand why they keep booking her? What is the singer who they calling the greatest singer? Oh, she had the best album. She only did one album, you know, but no, I'm not Mia X, Lauryn Hill. I think they said that she came 3 hours late and it was damn near empty when she came. Ain't no way in the hell I would have paid her ass. You say she showed up in the AM. Ain't no way I would have paid her. This is not the first time that she have came late to a paid event. You say, Willie, you make a living. You make a living just like everybody else off black people's problems. I don't know if I make a living doing it. I may get a few dollars. I don't know if I'm making a living doing it. I could say I make a living off of solving black people's problems. Now that's a better way to look at it. But then again, people don't know everything about me. So yeah. I understand, and you could just go with what you see or what you believe. But that's not a fact. You say, Willie, you was 100% correct. The people do not make rappers rich. It's their sponsorships, such as Nike, Adidas, and sports. But listen. Other hues make rappers rich because it's just more of them. White folks make rappers rich. They buy more music than black folks. They just do. You said that album was awesome, but I still think that she's stupid. And I could be wrong. How many venues do you have to? People are still feeling your one album. People are still feeling your one album. So people still want you to perform because the things that you said in your album, it still kind of fits today. But in my mind, she thinks that she's this supreme being. In my mind. How do you keep being disrespectful to people when people is trying to pay you? Which it ain't like you super rich. People trying to put some money in your damn pocket, but you just keep showing up how you want to show up. I would never book that bitch again. I promise you that. Yeah, we live the raps. We literally live the raps. White folks don't live the raps. Nope. He said, you can't pay me to go to one of her shows. There's a difference between tardiness and just disrespect. Facts. And I sue her. I was sue her. I don't book you for and listen. I'm pretty sure that people have to pay at least half. They have to put a deposit before somebody shows up. Even if I got my deposit back, I'm suing. You got a point right there. She thinks that she's as big as the Marleys. Yes. And I think that she always thought that she was way up here. The album was good. All right, cool. But we ain't like that. That's the best goddamn album that was ever made out here in these damn street. People still try to keep her relevant. And just speaking of that, I was just watching she did an interview and people had asked her, well, you needed to do more albums. You needed to make another album. And she was like, well, there was more music made, but because I wasn't in the streets creating things in her life, like she made the album, then she would go do shows and then go back inside of the studio. She didn't have time to live and create more, because you have to create, you have to go through stuff to make good music. But because it was perform and back in the studio, it was perform, back in the studio, perform, back in the studio, she didn't have time to create life, to go through things to make another good album. And then she was like, well, I made the songs, but I didn't feel like it had substance. And I can understand that right there, because when you're not out here living, what is you gonna sing about if you're not living it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can make some stuff up, but what else is you gonna sing about? So I understood that, but that was 20 years ago. Hold up. When did Lauryn Hill's song album come out? Damn it. 1998. And we going on 30 years. Yes, you have to have a story there for it to be some content. Yeah. You say she got a ghostwriter? Well, if she got a ghostwriter, they should kept on writing, because she needs some more music. She truly needs some more music. And a lot of times I do believe that a lot of artists, they can't do another album because they don't want. If your album do so good, that first album do so good, and now you making more music, sometimes the artist does not get to the point to where this new music is better than the old music, and they don't want to destroy that for people. They don't want to look less than after you have a good album or a good song. You don't want to put out something that is in your mind is less than, but a lot of times it may be better than the first shit that you had done did. Just saying. Moving right along. Y'all, let's go on and get into some more of this news. We screaming everywhere. I need the support. I'm not hearing my GoFundMe go off. I'm not hearing them a cash out. What's going on with my super chat, Mitch? I need some more subscribers. If y'all is subscribed to a player, y'all make sure that y'all hit the bell. Please hit the bell on the subscription thing. I need you. You say, unless you R. Kelly, all banger album. Trying to tell you something. Goddamn, free them. Goddamn, free Kales. Let them go. Ain't no doggone sense. You say, I'm not Michael Jackson. On J-Lo, you have to have hits in order for you to even have a show. You got a point right there. You got a point. You got a point. We have a mother. A mother who's feeling some type of way out here. We have, a mother urges. A mother is urging you all to stop the violence. Stop shooting one another. Is what a mother urges, and it's understandable. He said after her daughter was injured in a shooting in Philly. Here we go.
I'm Johnny Archer. 3 people ended up in the hospital. NBC 10's Siobhan McGurl spoke with one mother who tells us her daughter was one of the people shot.
Frustrated? Yes. Disgusted as well.
This Philadelphia mother struggled to find the words to describe exactly how she was feeling only hours after learning her daughter was here in North Philadelphia when shots rang out near Edgley Street early Sunday morning. Police say 3 people were shot. Virginia tells us one of them is her oldest daughter.
And she said it felt like fire or something tearing through her back, and she thought she was going to die.
Her daughter was released from the hospital and is now at home recovering, but she says the entire incident has been hard to shake. To see such violence
hit so close to home.
You say, Willie, Rohan Marley, Bob Marley's son, messed her up mentally and emotionally big time and never recovered. I went to school with Rohan. Sure enough did. I remember that. I remember her talking about it before.
Covered, but she says the entire incident has been hard to shake to see such violence hit so close to home.
The seriousness of knowing that your child didn't almost make it home changes the dynamics of life for a parent and a child.
Police say the shooting happened around 1:30 in the morning. According to investigators, early information suggests there was a fight at the gathering and then several people opened fire. Shortly after that shooting, and not far from where it happened, police got another call. They say an off-duty officer was struck by a car that ran a red light and kept on driving. The off-duty officer was taken to the hospital in stable condition, and the vehicle was eventually recovered and towed. Investigators say it had a visible bullet hole in the windshield. A busy night for officers and a busy weekend. It was early Saturday morning when a separate shooting injured 8 people outside a South Philadelphia lounge.
Let me correct myself. I didn't go to school with Rohan. I went to school with Damien. I don't know what I would think about. Go ahead.
This mother hoping to see an end to the violence.
Y'all need to stop with these guns. This is not no joke. It's not no game. I don't know what y'all thinking about, but please stop.
Philadelphia police say their investigation into the triple shooting is ongoing. They have not announced any arrests or identified any suspects. Outside police headquarters, I'm Siobhan McGurl, NBC 10 News.
You say, Willie, are you aware of this channel Accept and Agree is running your show right now? Say live screen. Also, yes, I am. I have to keep doing that so I can get my watch hours up. I have to keep doing that to get the watch hours up. So YT can finally say, okay, we're gonna allow you to be monetized on this channel too. And that's what we have to do sometime. You say, so why Clef and Rohan messed her up? The problem might be, you got a good point right there. This mama, and shout out to this mama, she don't mean no harm.
Say 3 people were shot. Virginia tells us one of them is her oldest daughter.
Her breast is way down here. Now, shout out to all you sisters who have the large breasts. You can't control it, and I do understand that right there. But when we got large breasts, and I do understand when y'all have them up in the bra, it can hurt your back or something like that right there. But y'all got to find like a way. I don't think that maybe they should be hanging down like that. I have no idea. But from here to here, though, that's a long way, sister. But what is on her chest, y'all?
And she said it felt like fires.
Santavia. Hold on. Right here. I think we can try to see it, but the sun.
Frustrated?
Yes. Disgusted as well.
Yavia, I think this is Tayia. Tavia.
This Philadelphia mother struggled to find.
What is that? Oh, no, I think it say, I love you. Might say, I love you. I don't know.
The words to describe exactly how she was feeling.
Nope, I think that's her name.
Only hours after learning her daughter was here in North Philadelphia when shots rang out near Edgley Street early Sunday morning. Police say 3 people were shot. Virginia tells us one of them is her oldest daughter.
And she said it felt like fire or something tearing through her back, and she thought she was going to die.
Her daughter was released from the hospital and is now at home.
Malaya. Look at it. You can kind of see it right here. Hold on. It looked like a M-A-L-A-Y-I-A. Hold on.
Her daughter was released from the hospital and is now at home recovering, but she says the entire incident has been hard to shake to see such violence hit so close to home.
The seriousness of knowing that your child didn't almost make it home changes the dynamics of life for a parent.
She got a good point. Listen. I have issue. I take such issue with us as a people, and I always have. I've always taken such issues with us because of, from a young player out here in these streets, I've always been like, I'm not finna live in this shit. And it's crazy because I didn't grow up in this. Oh, believe in me, I didn't grow up in this. I hung out in this. I didn't grow up like these people. Listen, nope. I said as a young player, I used to be out in them goddamn streets, in areas that's like in the community. I've never wanted to live in the community. Never. I'm going to work my behind off. I'm going to get that paper so I can live in other places, and I just come and chill in the community. I ain't living in this shit. And I was young with that thought process. And for me to see older people who was comfortable in the community, let me know, well, why in the hell would I listen to any of these people try to give me any type of knowledge? I always paid attention to the people who would be trying to tell you something. Now listen, I would listen to stuff that is smart. Like, hey, young player, don't blow your money. That makes sense to me. Because I see where you live. Don't blow your money, invest your money. You know what I'm saying? Like when they speak like that, I'm all ears, man. Tell me more. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, these people ain't got no front yard. I can't do it. Well, I didn't grow up like that, so. You say she looked like Manny Fresh, brother? Let me put it back up on the screen. You wild for that right there. Talk about that sister who child just got shot. I just know. I knew that, bitch, I'm finna stack this paper, bitch. So I ain't ever got to live in this shit. I spent a lot of time in the community. I mean, a lot of time, months and years in the community watching. I've never had a place to stay in the community. I've always had my place to stay outside of the community where you rarely hear an ambulance. And that's in my early 20s. My late teens, early 20s. Nope. Because when I go and lay my head down, I want to be able to sleep. And places that I grew up in was quiet places. It's when I go to these other places that it's horrible and it's terrible. I ain't finna live in this shit. I wasn't raised like this. Hell no. I had a mom and a daddy. Who did not play that poverty community Section 8 type shit. Oh hell no. I wasn't raised like that right there. Not me.
And a child.
Police say the shooting happened around 1:30
My parents wanted better and they had better. I'm sorry.
in the morning, according to investigators. Early information.
But I know that this wasn't everybody's way of being brought up. But I just want to say, speaking from a late teen into the early 20s, I would just watch. I would really just watch and listen to even like the OGs in the community and shit like that right there. I would listen for information and for things because they did have some knowledge when they talked about certain things. You know what I'm saying? You don't cook it like that. You flip it like this right here because like for certain things. Now I'm really listening. But for the majority of things, I hear y'all talking. I don't listen to that shit. Nope, you tell me to go left, bitch, I'm going right. You went left and look at where you at. No. Say Willie would ride muscle cars by 14. Yeah, dawg. Hell yeah. I can watch their life on TV. Yeah. Not living in this shit. Why am I out here trying to get all this money? Why am I out here with all this money? And I'm going to choose to live here? This is stupid. But I knew some people who would get all this money and live right here. It's just shooting every day, it's fighting every day. It be getting money every day. It was a fun place to kick it. Danger. Fun place to kick it. It's dangerous. We living on the edge, goddamn. But I ain't sleeping over here. I'm getting the hell on from around here. Every day. Because I need a peace of mind. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much over you. Let me get these people off my screen. Get that one off screen. Oh, shit. To all. Okay, I got one for y'all. To all my workers. Hell, to all of my CDL holders. I got one for you. He said, in my community, we had nurses and teachers and principals that were... There was a manager of a bank that was a lot of prospective people. Yeah. Hell. Excuse me. I almost swallowed wrong. That reminds me of my upbringing. Damn near everybody in the community worked really, really good jobs. A lot of people, they work for the county, they work for the state, they work for the school board, the police department, the sanitation jobs and shit like that right there. People worked. The men worked. So I saw men getting up here, goddamn, they working. Going to work. You know what I'm saying? Women going to work. You know, so I'm proud of my upbringing though. Like I'm really proud of my upbringing. But we saw some lazy ass folk too. But when you go to different parts of the towns and the cities and shit like that right there, you see them little sorry ass hoes in an apartment with 8 children and shit like that right there. Yeah. Yep. For real. They say, Willie, you gotta let everybody know to go and give your... Oh, yeah. Y'all please remember to go around to the Accept and Agree channel and give all of my channels the thumbs up. But because we also live on the Accept and Agree channel, y'all please go around there, subscribe, give a thumbs up to the channel. Wherever y'all watch a player at, I need as many thumbs up and shares as possible, y'all. Hell, I need some... I don't even know if my Cash App working. It was working earlier. Something happened. Anyway, this is for all. I got to grab this right here. This is for all of my bus drivers, my CDL holders. We have a video showing this bus driver right here. Oh, he about to get stabbed. Pay attention.
It ain't no way for me to have no sympathy for that. No way. You want honor bad and you do no. Know what you want, bro? What? What you say? I said, what you want, bro? By the way, you ain't going that way. You ain't...
Oh, snap. My bad.
You ain't going that way, bro. Because you can't pass this. No, sir. Right there. You can sit it right there, or you can get off. One or the other, bro. Because I ain't feeling it. That's when it's done. July 1st, yeah, let's see right. But it's today the 1st, and it's the 25th year of 2020, 25. Yesterday my niece's birthday today, and my other niece's birthday. Come on, bro.
Now, it seemed to me that buddy that's trying to ride the train or ride the bus, he's on essential products, stuff like that right there. He seemed to be homeless, but for some reason he got some money. He's trying to ride the bus. He done put a whole $1 in, and now he's trying to get that change up. Go ahead.
You know what? Yeah, why I don't even want to deal with you, man. This is what you putting us through, man. Can't pull your pants up, man. Hey, man, look, man, I'm gonna call somebody to help you, bro. Hey. No, bro. No, I want you off of here, man. Man, you done pulled your dick out in front of my face. Talking about on my life. Get off my bus. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. What the hell you talking about? My dick out. Don't even worry.
Say pull his meat out. His meat.
Don't worry about it, man. Somebody be here to get you. Let's go get your ass. Get your ass off. I'll beat you. The man just stabbed. Come on, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. Man, go ahead. Hey, man, don't do that.
I don't know if y'all saw it. We got to be paying attention. Got to be paying attention. Hold on. Right here.
Can't pull your pants up, man. Hey, man, look, man, I'm gonna call somebody to help you, bro. Hey. No, bro. No, I want you off of here, man. Man, you done pulled your dick out in front of my face. Talking about on my life. Get off my bus. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. What the hell you talking about? My dick out. Don't even worry about it.
How many of y'all believe that he pulled his meat out? And if y'all believe that he pulled his meat out, how many of y'all believe that he pulled it out on purpose?
Don't worry about it, man. Somebody be here to get you.
Damn, he
Get your ass off. You get beat up for real. I'll beat you. The man just stabbed.
He trying to hold it together too.
Come on, bro. It ain't worth.
Boy, listen. It was everything in him right at that moment to go ahead on and tell them the man done stabbed me before he jumped off the bus.
Let's go get your ass. Get your ass.
Hold on.
You get beat up for real.
I get that to you.
Don't worry about it, man. Somebody be here to get you. Let's go get your ass. Get your ass off. You get beat up for real. I'll beat you. The man just stabbed. Come on, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. Man, go ahead. Hey, man, don't do that.
I think he threw his hat to the ground or something like that. He like, F this job, bitch, I done got stabbed. Hold on.
Come on, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. Man,
I think he pulled it off. Yep.
Hey, man, don't do that.
He pulled his hat off. This wild old dog. But listen. I ain't saying that Buddy didn't pull his meat out. I'm not saying that right there, but I don't think that it was on purpose. But then again, I am not at his vantage point. I don't. You say that you see no blood, but he did pull out a sharp object, and he hit him with it. Now he hit him with it. I don't know. He was trying though. How much do it cost to ride the bus now? How much do it cost to ride? And this is the Tata bus. How much does it cost to ride Tartar bus? The one-day pass is $3. And he slid in $1. What, damn it? A pass is $3, but how much is it? Just whoa. Oh, it's $1.50. It is $1.50 for ages 19 to 64, and it's 75 cents for the youth and ages 6 to 18, and the seniors ages 65 plus with a reduced fare ID. That is the 75 cents. Oh, all right. So it's just $1.50. Well, hell, he was trying to pay. Am I right, y'all? See, you say this the first time that they cross paths. Yes, definitely. Definitely, because boy, I bet the next time Buddy is not finna let him step on their goddamn bus. He say he lick a transmission fluid under his right armpit, boy. Whoo! This is crazy. Listen, y'all be careful out here, man. Don't take your eyes off the prize because of what he did. And I do understand that the action happened really, really fast. But once he sat the book down, that is when he did the jug. Watch this. Just right here. When he grabbed it, so he can only see out of his peripheral. Right here. He can only see? He's not focused. He got it out of the bag now. But who would think? that I'm about to get stabbed? Look. Got him. You see what I'm saying? Who would think right at that moment it's about to go down? You say, Willie, he was still watching this 12 and still got stabbed. But listen. He was looking forward. He was doing his 12. His peripheral was over at the 3. But he didn't focus on the peripherals. Look.
Man, somebody be here to get you.
I do understand. You don't know that you about to get I get it. I get it.
Man, somebody be here to get you.
And he flinched up. He like, you know what I'm saying? Because he really don't know.
That's crazy. Let's go get your ass off before you get beat up for real.
But right here, I'm so surprised he ain't just rush him. I do believe, like, right at this moment, he is thinking about his job. Right after he got stabbed, he's thinking about what can I do and still keep my job. Right there. Because he could have rushed him. He could have rushed him right then. I'm glad that he didn't, though.
The man just stabbed.
It sat in. It's sat in because that shit would have hurt. Listen, it shit would have hurt. Moving right along, I ain't gonna get much hold. I'm just saying something now. That shit wouldn't have hurt. That shit wouldn't have bothered him. Did he just stab me? And then a lot of times we gotta let it click in. You know what I'm saying? Did this motherfucker just stab me in front of my peoples? That's probably what we were saying. In front of my peoples? On camera? They gonna play this shit in the safety meetings? A lot of y'all don't understand about, like, driving trucks and shit for companies and buses and stuff like that. Anything that happens on the buses or anything that happens in trucking, if it's anything that they can use for safety means and trainings and shit like that right there, they gonna use it. And not just in your city and from your state. If it's anything that's out there that has been put out to the public, like on social media and shit like that right there, YouTube, safety people will use that in y'all's meetings. I promise you. Ask me how I know. Just saying something though. But y'all got to be careful out here in these streets, man. Listen, give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. Damn it, we had a 9:50. Hold up. Not yet. I got to do this one right here. Not yet. I got to do this one right here. We need some more thumbs ups. I'm gonna go on and give y'all this one right here now. We need some more thumbs up. We still here. He say ego got the best of him. Yes. He said out here showing off them hips, showing off their hips. It was a 5-second hold. Yet he paused on him. After he got stabbed, he paused and looked at him. Man, Man, this fool just stabbed me, dog. I'm finna go on out here and give him the business. You know what I'm saying? I got to. My people's watching. People gonna be like, oh man, how you just gonna let him stab you? You didn't do shit. You be talking all that shit at the spades game, but you didn't do nothing when he ran up on you and stabbed you. And that's crazy that we have to have that thought process because our people gonna talk slick to us. I'm trying to tell you something. I know us. You can't say shit in the community now. You just done let him stab you and walk away. What type of you green? You green? You soft? Ain't no in here I let somebody stab me like that. Right there. And here, don't mess around and have a little la-la. Oh wait, don't mess around and have a slick little la-la. So you just walked away. So you think you Jesus, huh? Turn the other cheek and shit. I need my man to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? You may lose your little la-la because you didn't go after that man who stabbed you in your damn chest while on the job. Now that's a real difficult position to be in because I want to say you go after them, you F them up, but then again, you don't have a weapon. And then again, you don't know if your company is going to keep you on the job. You say the bus company is not going to pay him for a shirt replacement. Not going to do it. They're not going to do it. You say, Willie, if he showed the bus driver his meat, why did he even let him on the bus this time? No. He said you can't even hold your pants up and you done pulled your meat out in my face. So he's saying that he pulled his meat out then. And that's why I was saying I don't believe that he pulled his meat out on purpose. I think he's fidgeting. He's trying to get his change. And like he said, you can't even hold your pants up. So his pants kept falling down and he's pulling his pants up while he's looking for change. You know what I'm saying? So you know, just saying. This is just crazy. Say that him while knowing that they are afraid of the crackhead at the gas station. Oh. He says same move Chris Rock made with Will Smith. Just saying. Y'all wow. You say he just put a hole in his shirt. Oh hell no, he can't go back with the little hole in his shirt. He can't say just slick at the crib. You ain't do nothing when that motherfucker stab you. I'm just running my mouth. You ain't do nothing when he shanked you. But you gonna say something about me getting flip at the mouth. Jesus. I just hope that he ain't got one of them. Anyway, same subject, different story, different weapon. We have same environment. Same environment, almost the same story. Here we go. We have a man who shoots the passenger on a bus. Here we go.
The search is on for a man accused of shooting a passenger on a D-Dot bus in Detroit. The victim, a 26-year-old who is expected to survive. Good evening. I'm Jessica Dubnow.
And I'm Ruth Raj. It's one of two violent incidents on city buses this week, and now police plan to beef up security. Fox News' Charlie Langton has the latest.
Detroit police investigating a shooting on a D-Dot bus 7:30 Wednesday morning near 8 Mile and Sherwood. And that shooter still on the run.
This individual stood up, walked toward this other individual, fired one time.
If y'all know who Bud is?
Police say the shooter, a black man in his mid-50s, ran down 8 Mile, cut his hand when he tried to jump a fence, hitchhiked, and was eventually picked up by someone who took the shooter to the area of Mound and Davison, where he was last seen.
Don't know what started it. Does not look like there was any kind of physical altercation. He stood up and fired one time, striking our victim.
And the victim, a 26-year-old male who was shot in the upper chest and as of late Wednesday is in temporary serious condition. But police are actively looking for the shooter, who did leave personal items behind.
Backpack, we're waiting for evidence techs to collect it. We're hoping it's got ID in there and the stuff that we would like, so we can get him in custody as quickly as possible.
He left his whole backpack after shooting somebody. Wow.
This is the second incident in as many days. On Tuesday night, 7 in Gratiot, a patron disputed a bus fare, spit at the bus driver, but the bus driver pulled out a knife and stabbed him.
Whoa. Back it up. Did they say the bus driver pulled out a shank? I thought that you can have weapons, but like I had told y'all a long time ago, especially like you older players, all I know older player is to have them a little switchblade. I've always known older players to have them a blade. I do understand that you're not supposed to have weapons, but I'm not going on that goddamn bus and driving no bus. I ain't got no weapon.
Night, 7 in Gratiot, a patron disputed a bus fare, spit at the bus driver, but the bus driver pulled out a knife and stabbed him.
Good job, because you chose your weapon, spit, and I chose my weapon as a shank.
The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office is reviewing that incident.
There's some dumb stuff going on, though, really.
Many bus riders want to see more cops on the buses.
They should put more police officers on the bus instead of riding behind the bus in a car.
It's not a good idea. But anyway, he say he shot Shank though, dude. Facts. But it say, listen, they need to put more police officers on the bus. Do you know the cost? You know the cost. We can't watch you grown ass people.
On the buses.
They should put more police officers on the bus instead of riding behind the bus in a car. There needs to be some on the bus.
Good suggestion.
We can't afford it.
In fact, Police Chief Bettison met with bus drivers today, and changes will be made for both the public and the bus drivers' safety.
You can expect a lot more bus boardings from the Detroit Police in the next few hours even.
Is this violence enough to make you stop riding the buses?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
In Detroit, Charlie Lang.
Gloria. No, you ain't. Gloria. He look like a Gloria. He look like old Auntie Glory. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. He say, bringing spit to a knife fight. Diabolical.
Next few hours even.
Is this violence enough to make you stop riding the buses?
Yes, it is.
Don't do that, Glow. You is not worried about no goddamn violence, and violence on buses typically about 99.9% of the time happen between males. Women it's rarely. It's really, really rare. So stop it, Glow. Unless you got your car at the shop, something like that right there, stop it.
Yes, it is.
In Detroit, Charlie Langton, Fox 2.
Got to be more careful. Shout out to Detroit. Man, y'all be going through too much out here in these streets. Anyway, give y'all a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made up 263 likes. That's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate that right there. Bam. You say Detroit, the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. That's what it seems like. Say Miss Glow. Gloria. Oh, man. It's been a hell of a weekend. We will be back tonight. for the Night Nightly News on the Slow Moving Monday. I still got a lot of news. But we finna move it slow. We gonna move slow. I need the support, like I always say. Can't do it without you good people. Y'all, this is the beginning of the month, and the sad part is we almost to the end. I do understand that we number 7. This is 7-day end, but the way that these days is going by, these days is flying by. This is like ridiculous. It's ridiculously flying by. So live your best life. We got to stop procrastinating. Let's stop procrastinating also. Let's try our best to stop procrastinating. Do what you know gots to get done. Do what you, I don't even want to say feel like it need to be done. Do what you need to damn do. Stop putting off stuff for the weekend. Do that shit through the week. But will I work? The sun's still up. And damn it, if the sun go down before you got time to do it, buy you some LED lights. LEDs will bright up your whole damn backyard. One LED light, and I got so many LED flashlights, shit like that. One will light up your whole yard. That shit will make you believe that it's sunny outside. I'm just saying something. Because we do a lot of procrastinating. They be like, oh man, that should have been went on head on, and you know what I'm saying. And it's too late. It's too late. Get that harbor freight. I keep me some LEDs. I'm trying to tell you something, because I'm afraid of the dog. Bitch, don't cut these lights off. Don't try to cut these goddamn lights off. Listen, player, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. You make the call, your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I really, really do. Oh, y'all, please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. Get yours today. Get your order in. Don't be afraid. Light up your life. I'm going to say light up your life, and make sure that your life that you just lit up smells good. We were screaming live. We were screaming live everywhere. Everywhere. We were the purple, the green, the blue. Everywhere. Links is down there in the description. That's enough. I appreciate y'all for